How's it going, gamers? Chongo here, and today I've got a gameplay commentary for you guys. The gameplay is of Battlefield 3 on the PC, and today's commentary topic is pretty much going to be PC gaming versus next generation consoles. So anyway, let's get into it. Now, ever since about 2007, I've had an Xbox 360, and that's pretty much been the only thing that I've been playing for about the last 5 years, until last year, about halfway through, when I decided to get a gaming PC. And now, the only thing I really play is my gaming PC. I haven't turned my Xbox on in ages. Also, by now, I'm pretty sure most of you would have heard about the PlayStation 4 announcement or seen it yourself. I watched the full 2 hours of it, and I found it kind of enjoyable. However, it's still kind of sad to think that my PC is already able to run more than what they've shown there with the new console, and I don't know, it just seems like PC gaming to me is a lot better, and they're going to have to bring something really unique to the table to make me want to buy a console. So although all the games there were very good looking, one of my favorites was definitely Watch Dogs, and that has been announced for all consoles, including PC, so even then it doesn't really seem to give me a reason to buy a console just because of that, considering the fact that I can already get it on PC and probably play better graphics than what it will be on next generation consoles. So I'm hoping Sony and Microsoft do realize that price plays a big factor, and especially for someone who has got a PC for gaming, they don't really see the point of paying, especially if they plan to release these consoles at around like the $700 mark. It would seem kind of pointless for a PC gamer to get that, even if there was some games they were interested in, unless they had the money and they were willing to spend that much. I mean, the only reason I can see myself buying one of these consoles is if there's like an outright game that was no way it was coming out on PC or anything like that. So yeah, as I've said, price point for the consoles will be a big selling point, especially for PC gamers, because if this console's about $400, $500, then I would probably be tempted to get it. But still, they haven't actually announced the price for the PlayStation 4, and they haven't announced even the Xbox 720 or whatever they're going to call it yet. So it's going to be very interesting to see what their prices are, and since they've got all this new hardware, they may have to up the price a bit. So even though people are sitting around the $500 mark, I can see it might go a little bit over that. And yeah, as I said before, if there's no really game that you want on it, you can't really see a point in buying it if you've already got a gaming PC. However, with that being said, some of the features that they actually showed off for PlayStation 4 looked really nice. Like, for example, the share feature and being able to watch someone or someone famous or your friend while playing a game. However, I don't think we'll see too many big YouTubers doing this, just simply because of the fact, even if you have all your fans or whatever watching you play, especially if it's like a Let's Play, they may not like that because they're not making any money from that. So obviously, sometimes you will want to play with your fans or whatever and want them to watch what you're doing, so I get that, but if you're a big, I don't know, Let's Player or something like that, you're not really going to want to use this feature because people would have already seen you playing, so therefore they won't want to go to YouTube and watch your content. So I think that's more like a fun system in place. It's not really going to be like a full-time thing of just streaming it to people. It may be fun if you want to do a live stream or just show your fans what you're doing if you don't want to profit from it at all. So it'll be interesting to see how many YouTubers decide to use this feature. And yeah, I think it'll be very interesting. I wouldn't mind using it if I do end up getting a PlayStation 4, just to, if you have a live stream a multiplayer game that you've just got and want to show what it is like to everyone else or anything like that. So I think that Xbox will come out and announce their new console in the coming months, and I'm pretty sure they'll release theirs this year. If they don't, I'll be very surprised considering how many games there actually isn't coming out for the Xbox later this year, and games like Gears of War Judgment, how it's being released in March, sort of makes me wonder if they didn't put it at the end of the year for a reason, obviously because of this new console launch. So I think it's going to be an interesting year to see whether the next generation consoles can actually win back the PC gaming market. As I said before, if the price is really cheap, I probably will end up picking up both, or maybe I'll just pick my favorite one with the best features or best games. But yeah, if the exclusives aren't there, I don't really see a point in me going out and buying some next generation console if I've got better graphics on my PC and there's no games that I really want to play there or features that I want to try out. Also guys, I just recently hit 300 subs, so thank you to all of my subscribers, new and old. The old guys are sticking in, the new guys for coming and enjoying my content. And basically this brings me out of my video, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, and if you've got any comments about PC gaming or next generation consoles, put them down below. And if you want to join the Gamerhood, just subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.